If you see me walking down the street in downtown Detroit, Midtown, Corktown, all of the towns, y'all be pulling up on me on a regular basis. Shout out to y'all. I was leaving out the gym last night because I do spontaneous gym sessions. Sometimes I do 2 a day. Sometimes I'll hit it in the morning. Sometimes I'll just walk like 2 or 3 miles over to work. I'll park my car at a completely different spot every single day for several different reasons. But I'm all over the city on a regular basis so I can experience new things, so I can see different things, so I can play Where's Waldo. Unless the weather is absolutely egregious, I'm always walking. I live, work, and play for the most part, and I spend the majority of my time all over the city. I spend my money in the city. I pour into the people in the city. So I'm everywhere. And y'all be pulling up like, what up, Anton? And y'all always show love. Always show love. But this is me in the morning, and usually I'll have on my red North Face hoodie, and I'm nice and insulated in the inside, which allows for me to be able to get around warm despite the fact that it being winter and stuff like that. But I'm out in the streets, and I'm participating in society, and I'm having a good time. And I'll walk over to the office, or I'll catch the queue line. I'm all over the place, right? And I'm going to be reading super chats throughout the day. So thank y'all for continuing to support the platform. But I'm definitely going to be reading the super chats because I appreciate each and every one of you. And I was recording and I was on my tripod and all of this other type of stuff. And I'm working out. So I'm getting my steps in because I only been rocking an Apple Watch. And then I go and I do my lifting sessions and I do my Stairmaster in the afternoons and things like that when I got time or when I'm on coaching sessions and things like that, right? But here's the thing. When I talk to you guys and you tap in for a coaching session, if you need to get in touch with me for a coaching session, email me at antondaniels413@gmail.com. I don't do business on Instagram. I don't do business on TikTok or any other platform. Email me at antondaniels413@gmail.com if you need to get in touch with me for a coaching session, business, whatever. I'm going to get you scheduled for a Zoom call, personal call, or any of that. When I hold y'all accountable on these coaching sessions, I'm doing so out of love. Let me fill you in. When you talk to me on the phone and you tell me your story, and in every coaching session, the first thing that I do is I better understand who it is that you are, where you come from, why you calling me, what you want to do, what's your past like, the whole 9 yards. And the reason that I do that, I'm making sure that I capture all of the super chats so I can acknowledge you guys. The reason why I do that is because I need to better understand you, because there is no one size fits all solution for what it is that you say or do, for where it is that you're going in your life. Everybody is their own individual. Nobody is the same as the person before them. And just because you're a man, there is no one size fits all. Some men are married. Some men are looking to be rich. Some people are looking for advice in corporate America. Some people looking for insight on their business. Some people trying to remaster how it is that they look at their investments in their portfolio. Some people need insight into real estate. And some people just need life advice, right? And so I need to understand you, because any coach, and remember this, any person that you get on a coaching session with, if they just give you some flat out general information, you got took. Get your money back, all right? But I need to understand you. And then when I understand you and we built this relationship and we have these multiple different sessions, that means that when you say something to me that's out of pocket, as far as what it is that you're doing and you're not doing your homework, you're not taking care of business, you're taking 2 steps back, 2 steps back, 2 steps back, and you're not actually progressing to go forward, then I have to hold you accountable. But then you can receive it because you know that I'm holding you accountable out of love, because I genuinely want the best for you. And nobody actually told you the thing that your father should have told you before you started getting on the coaching sessions with me, which is why we in the space that we in today, right? But here's the most bothersome part. Not bothersome in a bad way, but bothersome in that it's frustrating for me sometimes, because I'm so passionate about the people that I talk to, and that when I then have a conversation with you, you become an extension of me. And so I can't have a session with you where you looking like a dusty going forward, because then it's like, yo, you getting coached by Anton? No, you're going to have to be a reflection of me. You can't still be a dusty afterwards. But the frustration that I genuinely have is that I talk to y'all, and by God is my witness, because I know that he talks to me, especially when I'm talking to you guys. And I get passionate. I get more passionate on my coaching calls than I do on these live streams, right? And by God, you people are too talented. You're too talented. You're too talented. Y'all got it. I mean, God, y'all got it. You have the intellectual capability. You have the education. You got the look. And this goes for the ladies and the guys, especially the ladies. You got the look. You're able to communicate effectively. You got the support system. A lot of y'all have been given opportunities that nobody before you has ever gotten in your lifetime. You've had scholarships and they paid for your whole education, and you graduating from school with no debt because they paid your way through. And you know what you do? You waste it. You waste it. And that is the most bothersome, disappointing thing to me. It's worse than a person fumbling the bag. It's worse than a person losing, because at least if you lost, I know you shooting your shot. Come on, follow me here. At least if you lost, I know you putting up shots, because we can fail forward. We gonna always learn what not to do. We always gonna modify the product that we working on in order to become a better product. I can deal with an L. I've taken a lot of L's in my lifetime, and the wins are so much bigger and so much enjoyable. I can deal with a loss. I can't deal with lazy. I can't deal with wasted talent. And the reason I can't deal with wasted talent is because every single person, almost every single person that I talk to, and I am a lifetime C student in real life, every single person that I talk to has it. They're 10 times more talented than I ever can be. They got everything in their toolbox. And you know why I beat you on a regular basis is because I don't have that thing in my toolbox, which gives me a sense of urgency, and that I then go forward and I'm consistent and I'm determined and I'm dedicated and I don't sleep. And then y'all come to me and say, Anton, you need to take a vacation. And I'm like, I'm never taking a vacation, because the only thing I want to do is win. I'm a dog. I only want to win. And then I see you, right? Think about it. I look at you, and you got everything. God gave you all of the talents, and you blowing it. You blow it because you feel a certain type of way. You blow it because you lean on the fact that you're talented and you can get by. You blow it because somebody told you that you wasn't going to be something, and so now I'm feeling a certain type of way. Where do you think that I came up with the whole saying about the Olympics, the victim Olympics, the oppression Olympics? You worried about how somebody see you. They called you a name, and so you carrying it for the rest of your life. You got every single tool in your toolbox, and you blowing it. And you know what the worst part about the whole situation is? It's somebody that needs you. It's somebody that's waiting on you. It's somebody that could use what it is that you got. Somebody else's success is largely dependent on you fulfilling your purpose. Somebody else's success is largely dependent on you. It's a young man that need mentorship out there. And because you never became what you were supposed to become, when y'all intersect with each other, he can't really be inspired by you, and he can't depend on you to give him anything, not even a piece of advice, because you are not a reflection of the thing that you were supposed to be. So now he runs into you, and then when he sees you, he says, listen, why would I listen to somebody that's broke? And he looking at you like a dusty. Why would I listen to somebody that's telling me what to do? And then you trying to convince him, talking about, well, you can learn something from anybody. You should even listen to people that went through it on what not to do. They don't want to hear that shit. They don't want to hear that. They want to see the success story so that they can then mimic what it is that you do. Don't sit here and tell these people, don't do what I say, do, or don't do what I do what I say. You were the bridge for them. You were the tree. You were the branch. You was the person in which was supposed to be the connecting piece for them to get to the next portion of their life. And because you fucked up, because you was feeling in some type of way, because you never ever really became the person that you were supposed to be, because you was lazy, because you was emotional, because you went off of what somebody else was saying, or you was looking at your mama or your daddy, or it's always somebody else's fault, or it's modern women or modern men or this and that and so on and so forth. You never fulfilled your purpose. And so as a result, they can't fulfill their purpose, and the person that's supposed to be after them can't fulfill their purpose. And it's a long line of people. A long line of people, because you got it. You were supposed to be the one. You were supposed to be the one. Now we got to re-engineer the whole puzzle because this piece ain't fitting the way it's supposed to fit because you don't want to do what you're supposed to do. You refuse to have any level of discipline. You refuse to hold down and have any kind of sacrifice. Now it's just all feeling and love and I'm a butterfly and I can float. And if somebody asks you what it is that you're supposed to be or what you want to do, you say, I just want to be happy. What happened to a sense of purpose? What happened to growth? What happened to sacrifice? What happened to the people that come after you were supposed to be inspired by and better because of what it is that you did and the things that what happened to honor? Somebody being able to come through and honor the sacrifice that you gave so that they can then become better versions of themselves. Did we all just fumble the bag? At some point in history, did we get so comfortable? Did we get so much money? Did we get so much opportunity that the only thing that we can do is make believe situations that then allow us to be able to rest on our laurels because we can't truly do anything that's inspirational, anything that allows for us to be able to take accountability and responsibility for who we are in our life so that we can help the next generation. I know for a fact that people don't do the thing that's in their own best interest. So at the very least, do it for somebody else that's going to be dependent on you. Do it for your unborn kids. Do it for your mama. Do it for your father that died and the people before you that actually made the sacrifices in order for you to vote. Do it for somebody else. Do it for your future wife. Do it for your future self. Do it for that young man that's looking at you, paying attention to you because you don't have to have a fucking platform. You don't have to be on YouTube. You don't have to have a famous thing. You don't have to have a huge Instagram in order to impact somebody else's life that's then going to turn out to be the thing that saves somebody else or a part of the community or some souls somewhere, all because they were inspired by and then groomed by and then told to go and do something because you are a reflection of the thing that you advocate for. Why do you think that I say be selfish before you can be selfless? You can't help nobody if you can't help yourself. Don't nobody want to hear from you because you broke. Ain't nobody inspired by you just because you got something to say. Everybody don't need to have a microphone to have a, you know who need a microphone? The people that overcame, the people that's a reflection of what it is that we want to do. When I say I show the receipts, I don't show the receipts to brag. I show the receipts because I am a reflection of the thing that I'm advocating for. I am married. I did overcome. I went broke in 08. I went and got the bag. I am a reflection of what it is that I want my daughter to marry. How are y'all so easily finessed and then easily discouraged as it is what you're supposed to be doing on a regular basis? Fight, push. Ain't nobody told you it was going to be easy. The failures that you experiencing now ain't even easy. At least get something out of it. Don't come all this way just to give up. You should have gave up before you even enrolled. Don't go through school, get the debt, and then don't fucking finish. Finish that shit. Everything you do, you finish it. One thing at a time, one step at a time, one person at a time, one situation at a time. Don't you sit here and tell me that it ain't possible because I'm living it. I'm living it. And for all you Christians, you think Jesus died so you can be comfortable? You think all of the disciples was beheaded so you can be comfortable? You think Paul wrote all of those letters to the Galatians so that you can be comfortable? You ain't even read your word. You don't even got a sword. You ain't even got a sword. Your breastplate of righteousness got holes in it. You easily dissuade. It's so easy for you to just go right on over into the devil's workshop and just embrace what he got for you. You ain't no soldier. You a civilian. Stop even calling yourself a Christian because you ain't even in this fight. You ain't even built to be standing on the battlefield. You ain't got the stamina. You ain't got the endurance. And you certainly don't even read your word. You don't know nothing about this life. You ain't a Christian. You a baby. You the one that we got to protect so that we hopefully can get this one to maybe you can be the cook in the village because we certainly don't need you on the battlefield. You think that church is a place for you to go and date. It's a place for you to go and gird up. What you think that this fight is just because we talking in the natural? That it ain't spiritual, that it ain't based off of principalities. I watched the whole fucking video that somebody sent me of Sam Smith dressed in devil gear. But then if I start talking like a Christian, this video is going to get censored. Meanwhile, they playing that everywhere. What you think, that that's a coincidence? Huh? We in a fight. This is a fight for righteousness. This is a fight for souls. This is a fight. Every day it's a war. It's a fight. Every day they trying to pervert your kids. Every day they trying to change what it means to be a woman into being a man, and a man into being a woman. If you not going to gird up, then just get the fuck out the way and let us do the work. Because all you doing is getting in the way. We just going to trip over you. Get out the way and let the people actually do the work. If you not going to utilize the talents that God gave you, then get the fuck out the way and let us go ahead and do what it is that we going to do. We got demons to slay. We got souls to save. We got young men in order to pour into. We got people that we need to be making rich, and we got a network to build. One person at a time. We not here to save everybody. Fuck the 999. We going for the one. We only need the one. We looking for Neo. I'll play Morpheus. I'm looking for Neo out there. It's a young man that needs me, and in order for me to really be able to find him, I have to do what I have to do. Let me do what the Morpheuses do. We hunting. We looking for the one. We don't care about the 999, and then we going to save Zion. But we need you to get out of our way. Go ahead and be Cypher. Be the one that took the pill and went and got the meat. At least we know that you out the way and you're not going to betray us. That's what it means to be on your purpose. That's what it means to be accountable for your actions. That's what it means to be a great man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's go. Every day I jump on this live stream. Let me tell you something. I'm going to break it down for y'all. I'm going to really help y'all to understand something. It's less profitable for me to live stream than it is to drop a video. That's a fact. I'm going to say it one more time. It's less profitable for me to do a live stream than it is for me to drop a video. Yet every morning I'm here, Monday through Friday, making sure that I pour into y'all, giving y'all all the information that I possibly can. You think I'm doing this because it's fun for me? I love what I do. Let's not get it mistaken, but I do it because it's important for me to feed off of your energy so that I can ensure that you get what you need in order to be successful.